Welcome to Linux for you. My name is Sushil Sharma and today we are discussing the DNS client. So in my previous two videos, I have shown you how to configure the bind server, how to configure caching only DNS server. Now we are focused on RHCSA DNS client task that you must know before passing the RHCSA exam. If you are a Linux admin, you want to make a project for BCA, MCA, B.Tech, right? Networking project, or you are a learner or you want to make career in Linux, it is a good way to configure the DNS client and it will come frequently in the RHCSA exam. So let's focus on that. And before that, if you want to support my channel, you can donate us on this QR code or the number given here, right? So please subscribe my channel and like my video. Every day I'm uploading one video for the RHCS students, BA, BTech and BCA learners and for their projects. So please support us, right? Let's go to the lab. So I already configured the DNS server. So my DNS server is my DNS server name is server.linux4u.com. If you don't know how to configure DNS server, you can check my playlist. My previous two videos are on DNS bind server and on Linux, right? And my server IP is this. That is already configured, right? So this is my DNS server IP and this is my DNS server name. And I'm sitting on this machine that is a client. So this machine name is client.linux4u.com. And this machine is set to the DNS. It is very important that you set the DNS to your DNS server, right? So how you can see here, you will see that I have set the DNS server to my bind DNS server. If you don't know how to set the DNS server in IP config, then you can check my playlist where you will see how to set IP address, how to set default gateway, how to set DNS server and other settings, right? So in DNS client, that is necessary that you will set the host name and you will set the DNS server IP and your search domain should be your domain name, linux4u.com. After that, we will test our DNS server, right? So first, we will see that our DNS server is resolving its host name to IP or not. So we are pinging. So how? Ping. I am sending to my DNS server only one packet, and my DNS server name is server.linux4u.com. Now see, this is my DNS server name, and this is my DNS server IP address. So by one packet, I am able to see that what is my server full name and what is my DNS server IP address. Ping is a good command to test that. After that, we are resolving the host name to IP address. So how we can test from DNS client? So these are the tasks that are coming in the RHCS exam. So see it carefully. First, we will test by the command dig. So dig and what is the who is the server? Your server. And which host name you want to resolve? So I want to resolve the host name of this Linux for you. Now see the answer section. This name is belonging to which IP? 222, right? It is giving me the answer. And who is your DNS server? See here. It is your DNS server that is answering you. One more query. Now I am querying about my server. What is the IP address of this server? Now see again. This server IP is this, right? That is the good answer it is giving. It means my host name to IP address resolution is good. So this way I tested by the dig command, right? Now another testing. Now I will use the host command, host server. Now it is telling you that is your server full name and your server IP address. Now I'm telling you how to ask for client. It is telling you that it is your client full name and it is your client full IP address. So this is the host name to IP resolution that is working fine by the command host, right? So first I use dig, first I use ping, then dig, and then host. Another way of testing a good command is getent host server. Now it is showing you that your server name is this and your server IP is this. One more, client full name and client IP address. So this is the another testing we have done, right? One more testing you can do like that. Take client.linux4u.com plus short. It will give you the very short answer. Yes, this client has this IP address. Otherwise, it will give you the big output. Now see, it is a very short answer. This server has this IP address. So this is the another way to test. Now we will test by another utility that is called NSLOOKUP. NSLOOKUP server is giving you that the server, this is the server full name, this is the server IP address. One more testing, client. It is your client name and it is your client IP address. So this is another tool to test. So this way we have tested by the NSLOOKUP command. So you can use ping, dig, and host, and getent, NSLOOKUP. All these things are good to see to test your DNS server very well. One more. Now we will look for the reverse lookup, IP to host name. So how you can do that? Dig -x and I'm giving you the my DNS server IP. Yes, see here. It is giving you the answer. So if you want to see the very short answer, right? So let's tell you. Right? Here you can see this is the answer. But it is giving you the very broad output, right? So you can test like that, or you can test like that. Here see, very short answer. The IP address 250 is belonging to which server? Server.linux4u.com. So this is a good way to test. So I am doing what? Reverse lookup zone, IP to hostname resolution. One more testing, my client IP. Now it is showing you that this IP is belonging to your client. So we are doing what? Reverse lookup zone testing, PTR record, right? So my forward lookup zone and reverse lookup zone is very good on the bind server. That's why I'm having the right output. So this way you tested your DNS server from the DNS client, right? So remember, you have to set your very well IP on the client and the good IP of your DNS server. Again, I'm telling you. Otherwise, you will not get the result. Right? So you have to set your search domain, your domain linux4u.com, and your DNS server is 250. Right? So I will tell you that how you can set these IP addresses on the DNS client. So let's see it carefully. Now see it carefully. Before testing anything, you have to set this kind of the IP address. See the very first command you have to run on your DNS client machine. Sudo nmcli correction modify. It is your NIC, and we are totally disabling the IP version 6. So we are disabling IP version 6 DNS search. We are ignoring the automatically DNS that is coming from the DSCP. So DSCP method. So this command you have to run first. This way we are disabling everything from IP version 6. Now the second command you have to run this command you have to run. So what is the meaning of that command? I am telling you. Your NIC is set by IP version for method manual. You are setting the static IP, manual IP. And your manual IP is 222/24. Your gateway is 29.1. And your DNS is pointing to your bind server 250. Your DNS server search is your domain. What is the domain you have? You have to here set it. And connection auto connect, yes. At reboot it will connect automatically, your NIC. And ignore auto DNS, yes, means from DSCP ignore the DNS, otherwise the DSCP will overwrite your DNS, right? So first run this command, then run this command, and after that you have to down your NIC first by this command sudo, so that these settings will take effect. Con DNS 160. First you have to down. So this way you have to first run this command. So this way your NIC will down, and after that you have to run one more command. You have to activate your NIC by running this command up. So these 4 commands I have shared with you. First this, second this, first down the NIC and then up the NIC, right? So this way you are dealing with how the DNS client tasks that are coming to RHCSA extensively you have seen, right? So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel and like videos, and please donate us if you want to support our channel, right? Thank you very much.